And now I feel lighter. I feel like a different person. I feel I have a purpose. We get so used to feeling a certain way. We just take it as us, our personality, who we are. Often it's not. Often it's inherited patterns that have passed down families, just like genetic physical patterns are. These are emotional patterns that are passed down. These can be cleared with ancestor healing and can transform our lives. My life has been transformed in many ways by ancestor healing. Hello, my name's Christine. Quite by chance I came across an advert for an energy treatment. I had had energy treatments before and I was very interested in the whole idea of one, and I decided to give myself a treat, so I bought a voucher. I started a whole course of treatments, and I think in the second or third treatment my practitioner started to tell me about ancestor healing. I found out all about how it works, about the family lines, and talking about my family and deciding the best way forward. But the idea of being able to help my family who'd already died was very, very appealing to me, and that's really what prompted me, and I wanted to do it immediately. The first time that I walked into the room where the ceremony was being held was amazing. First of all, I think it was the feeling of calm. It just hit me as I walked in. Immediately everything in me slowed down and calmed down. And then I looked around. It was so beautiful. The fruit, neatly stacked, beautifully done. Flowers, huge display of flowers. And then all this food displayed on plates and organised beautifully with decoration on. And then wine glasses on each part of the three lots on the three parts of the table. Not like anything I'd seen before. Okay, I'd been in churches and I'd seen altars and I'd seen wine glasses and this, but this was different because I suppose the only word I can use, and the word is clean, it felt clean in the best sense of that word. It was like fresh, pure. It had a lightness, a feel about it, being in that space. It's very special. I have seen what's happened and how it's helped and the effects of it. I see that we're connected energetically, so that if they're getting healing in the divine world, the energy chain is going to affect me too. There's a lot of light during ceremonies, and some people have seen their ancestors receiving the light and becoming brighter. But I can see things lifting and changing, and I can see that happening for other people too who are involved in this process. Food and fruit is a way that we can show our gratitude and create something beautiful to offer. I had no background of this kind of thing at all, so it was all completely new to me. I was involved in preparing what I wanted to give to my family, and that could be a very personal thing because I knew what kind of things my immediate family who died would like, and it was a lovely feeling to be able to prepare something specially for them and put my heart into it and bring it, prepare it as beautifully as I could on a beautiful dish, which was also kept beautifully clean and special, and then present it, take it in, and then give it to somebody to put very carefully where it was with everybody else's offerings. It felt very, very special and very deep thing to do. The person leading the ceremony obviously has a very important role. They're based on ancient Korean traditional ceremonies, which is all about respect, dignity, structure, appreciation. And I see that very clearly, the beautiful robes that are worn, the quiet dignity, the bowing, which is showing respect. Well, wine serving is interesting. I could feel the kind of profound beauty, I think is the right word for it. There's something so beautiful about kneeling, calm, serene. It's not, as well as offering the wine, it's like offering a thought, saying thank you. It's lovely. And it feels now like a real honour. We sat in front for the ceremony, and I had somebody with me who was telling me what to do and what was going to happen. Very, very exciting, also very calm, very quiet. But I was quite nervous because I didn't know what to expect. There was chanting. Now, these chants, I found out, were sounds. There was a vibration that created something that was very special for my ancestors, my family, that they were coming for healing. And then we meditated, and that was very calming. It's a beautiful time, the meditation. It's like the big part of the ceremony has happened, and this is a time for just calm, quiet reflection. It's like everything is just still for a while. Well, it helped a lot more than I expected. Just to give you a little bit of background, I'd always suffered from a kind of depression since I was tiny. In fact, they used to say that I was moody. I didn't know it was depression until I was a bit older. And all my life, from early adulthood, I'd been trying to find ways to discover what was going on and why I was feeling like that, because there was no apparent reason to feel like that. And I tried lots and lots of things. But after a little bit of ancestor healing, I can't remember exactly when it happened, I realised that I hadn't had any bad days for quite a while. I called them my dark days. And I waited. I thought, I'm just having a good spell and it's probably going to come back. But it never did. I've never ever felt that depression again, that low feeling. I mean, life has its ups and downs, obviously, and sometimes I can feel sad and sometimes I can feel very joyful, but that's not the same as depression. That's gone, and I never expected it, and it really was like a little miracle, or a big miracle, at that age. After trying so many things, it actually gone. The idea that energy patterns could be passed down was new to me. I mean, I could see how I'd inherited physical things from my family, and then the idea that I could have inherited emotional things and energy things started to make a lot of sense, because I could see how patterns had followed the family down. And that was very, very interesting to me, that we could actually help our ancestors, but we could also have some effect on what was happening to us here and now and our existing family that in the physical world. When I look back now how I was, I see the heaviness I had around me. It was like a kind of heavy cloak I was wearing, which I was trying to ignore and getting on with my life best I could, which wasn't bad, but you know, I still had this heavy cloak around me. And now I feel lighter. I feel I have a purpose. So I feel like I've transformed. I feel like I'm a different person. And the most exciting bit is that it doesn't stop. I'm given challenges and opportunities all the time to find out new things about myself, and new ways to move forward, to become brighter and more myself. What a gift. For me, ancestor healing is a very precious gift that I've been given. It's a profound, beautiful experience. It's a way that I can respect my family who've gone before me and help the family that I still have. But beyond that, it's far beyond that. It's much more profound than that. It's about helping future generations. It's clearing a lot of darkness, a lot of heavy energy, Everything's lifted, everything's cleared, everything's different, and it feels absolutely right and how it should be. Things that we live with all our lives and we think they're part of us, and actually they might not be. And everybody's different. We don't know what we are carrying that might go, that might transform, we might be liberated from. Things that are holding us down. It's definitely been life-changing and continues to be life-changing. It's a journey that is continuous and exciting, and don't know what's going to happen next, except that I know that it's going to be positive. I am passionate about ancestor healing. I would do it for the planet if I could, because I see the benefits all around me. I see the way other people are transforming themselves, transforming their lives. There's so much support, love. Everybody is on board with you, all helping, all with this beautiful purpose. It's lovely. So, yeah!